This is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude. And I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
In a very, very honest way, I just want to let you guys know, thanks for the money, dummies, because that's exactly what you fucking are, a bunch of fucking empty-headed idiots who paid me money to get absolutely nothing out of it. Thanks. Wow. I was very, very tight financially this last week, and because I had an increase of pledges on Patreon, it basically saved my butt. If it weren't for Patreon, I probably would have been screwed and had my bank account overdrafted and a bunch of problems. But you guys basically helped me out tremendously. So thank you guys very much for that. I do appreciate it, okay? I loved begging. Hey, money is money. One thing I think about, money is money. Yeah, and that's how I am. That's the kind of person I am. I am one of the most prolific people out there that does this. Phil's just one of the worst e-beggars. Blatantly stolen.
It's blatant theft.
It's seriously blatant theft. Like, what on earth? I'm tired. Basically, I'm tired of people complaining. The free stream's too long when I don't control that. It's up to the people who participate on the streams to determine the length of the pre-stream. 2 thumbs fucking down for me.
Finnanut90, what a name, did a 45-bit cheer, and he says, Persona 5 hype. Also, I have a question. How would you react if someone in real life would give you a quarter? Would you answer their question? No. Because I would just answer their question probably with no problem. I don't need a quarter to answer a question. I don't need a quarter to answer a question now. I frequently interact with my stream chat without only reading people who contribute. That's just bullshit you hear from people who are jealous that I'm successful on Twitch.
What? What? I'm good at lying. I'm hypocritical. Very, very, very hypocritical. I may be living month to month, paycheck to paycheck, begging for fucking tips and shit on stream for the rest of my life. Disgusting beggar.
Shout out to Third Eye the Third, who cheered and said, imagine if you had never played Metal Gear Solid, how much different would life be? I don't know.
It's not like I ever played a game, and because I played a game, I got into massive trouble or anything. You know what I mean? Like, that's never really happened. So it's not like I massively regret anything like that, you know?
That's actually a great question. Quite frankly, that's actually a great question. Because it really was, when I played the Metal Gear Solid trilogy of games, and remember that Metal Gear Solid collection that came, actually I take it back, it was 2 and 3. Because later on I did play Metal Gear Solid 1, but that was separate. When I played 2 and 3, when I played it from that HD collection, and basically, just like I do with every other playthrough I've ever done at that point, I made fun of the game developers like Kojima, and I made fun of the games, I did observational kind of raunchy style commentary when the women were on the screen, and all the shit that I used to do constantly in my playthroughs, and by the way, that's what got me popular on YouTube. For some reason, when I did the exact same kind of commentary and gameplay style over Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3, it really incensed the internet. And I don't mean everyone on the internet, I mean those people who sadly cannot separate reality from fantasy on his journey. You know, I wish that my life could be stripped of all responsibility and I could be teleported to a fantasy world where I could just do whatever I want.
Oh yeah, I'll never get a job or pay taxes.
Who think that, like, Metal Gear Solid is the golden goose of gaming. It's the biggest franchise ever. It's created the best gameplay experiences ever. It's good as a casual game as well as a hardcore game. You should worship Kojima as your overall, game development god and yada yada yada. And the thing is, it's not that I dislike the game, and it's actually not that I dislike Kojima. In fact, over time, I've learned a lot of respect for Kojima as a game developer.
It's like the biggest hypocritical thing on the planet. I mean, it's out of control.
I'm very much looking forward to Death Stranding, his new game. And, you know, I felt really bad when Metal Gear Solid 5 came out and was such a good game but was completely unfinished, and saw how he got screwed over, saw how Konami got rid of him and he couldn't do Silent Hills. I really respect Kojima now. But back then, it was really the first games I'd ever played that had come from Hideo Kojima. The only experience I had with Metal Gear Solid was 4, which in my opinion was a game that was way too overblown with cutscenes and the like. And basically, when I played the Metal Gear Solid games, people lost their shit. And that's really where the "this is how you don't play" movement completely spawned from.
Oh, here's a guy, here's a buffoon.
Playing Metal Gear Solid. Yeah, and I literally say at the beginning of those playthroughs, I've never played these games before, I don't know anything about them, and I'm probably going to suck. This isn't like a super serious playthrough. I say that up front, and then these idiots take these videos, right, to make fun of me, because I literally did in the gameplay what I said I was going to do when I set out with those videos. And those videos ended up becoming virally popular, and from there it just ballooned into Phil's bad at every game, Phil's bad at life, Phil's an awful person, Phil's a pedophile, Phil's this, Phil's that. It's just insane amounts of slander and just defamation on the internet based off of me playing Metal Gear Solid. And it's ridiculous that it went to the levels and extent that it did. At least now in the modern era, it's definitely calmed down a lot. In general, I am experiencing, you know, a level of success here on Twitch and having a lot of fun with it. But good luck on YouTube even finding any of my videos without seeing 25 videos saying that I'm the worst person on the planet Earth beforehand. Because that's how YouTube is, it's a piece of shit. So this is a very interesting question too. If I had never played Metal Gear Solid, what if I had never done it, right? What would have happened? I don't know. Maybe I would have stayed on the level that I was on YouTube. I still think, even if this is how you don't play, and all these negative, disgusting people did nasty shit against me, even if all that didn't exist, okay, I do still believe, I do still strongly believe there would have been a decline on my YouTube channels, okay, because I was the kind of person, I still am, that I'm stubborn in my ways. I want to play games the way that I want to play them. I just mentioned, I did a formal review, a very professional level review, that got 1 million views. I could have kept doing that and focused on that and kept that going. But I choose to be a gamer first and do this for a living second. I want to play stuff that I enjoy. I want to share those experiences with you guys. I want this to feel like an organic, fun experience. Because if I'm not having fun playing games, then what's the fucking point, right?
Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. Money, money, money. That I gotta spend, spend, spend.
I don't ever want this to become so bad into a job that I don't enjoy what I'm doing. That is really, I'm trying to live the dream, and that's what I've been doing for, 8 years now, that this has been actually I take it back 7 years, where this has actually been my job. And if I turn it into something that's not, if I make it, I play games, but I don't share those raw experiences. Instead, I'm just releasing montage videos of the best of, and I edit them so that everything's hilarious, and I put scripted overlays and comedy over them to make it look like a television show, and I put special doctored thumbnails and clickbait titles, and, what everyone on YouTube did over the last 5 years to get popular, and I never did. So, if I had done that, I would have changed. I would have become a totally different person that I didn't respect and wouldn't want to do what I do for a living anymore.
Silver-tongued talker, right? Oh, I'm just going to say it one way, and hopefully you'll believe it, even though that's not the truth. And that's literally what's happening here. The guy's a liar. The guy's a fucking blatant liar and lying to everyone. But people are believing it because they don't know any better.
But sadly, because I did not adhere to those practices, you saw my YouTube channels fall into decline, which they are. DsPgaming still gets between 1 and 2 million views a month.
When you see the true nature of a person is how they react when they're down or when they fail, not when they succeed. When someone fails and they're facing adversity, then the real person comes out. And that's how you determine the real mettle of someone, right? And who they really are.
But it's nowhere near, at its height, DsPgaming used to bring in 10 million views a month. So I used to bring in over 5 times more than what I get now. Think about how crazy that is, right? But times change, right? Times change. So it is what it is. I still think my YouTube channels would have seen a decline, but I certainly don't think, if I never played the Metal Gear Solid videos, I don't think it would have been cool, alright, cool for me to become basically the whipping boy of the internet, okay? The guy who every single day is the villain, the worst guy on the internet who doesn't deserve any success. I don't think that would have ever happened. I honestly don't. I think that it would have been maybe people, alright, this is the dinosaur guy who still plays games the old-fashioned way, but I don't think people would have been so negative against me. And quite frankly, I don't think that I would have ever been attacked like I was in the ways that I have been, and probably I'd be in a much better financial situation. I mean, who knows? Who knows what would have been different if I never played Metal Gear Solid? I just don't know. Do you want to play the fucking game? It is what it is, I guess. You know, that's life, though. You know, like they say, hindsight is 20/20. If you look back and you say, oh, you know, maybe if I had always avoided Metal Gear Solid and never played it until later on in my career, right, when I became more mature, I played games more seriously, and I didn't constantly make fun of shit, then maybe when I played those games, if I did them with a little bit more respect, a la, if you watch me play Metal Gear Solid 5, that was a very different kind of playthrough than my original Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3 playthroughs, okay? So maybe, if I'd done it like that from the get-go, I wouldn't have been such a derided and then later on hated person on the internet. But it's really fucking stupid to really think that all the shit people have done to me, the DDoS attacks, being fucking swatted, getting monstrous amounts of junk mail sent both physically to my house and also to my email addresses, the fact that people have called my utilities company to try to get my electricity and gas shut off impersonating me.
That people have hacked my fucking forums. That people have hacked my fucking forums. What? What? Oh my god!
What the fuck? Whoa! Whoa!
I guess I'm not that smart. Man, I'm stupid. Hacked my accounts.
To try to get my personal information. They tried to destroy my YouTube channel in various different ways. They tried to get me kicked off of Twitch. All the things people have done against me all spawn from a fucking single game series.
It's not like I ever played a game, and because I played a game, I got into massive trouble or anything. You know what I mean? Like, that's never really happened. So it's not like I massively regret anything like that, you know?
What the fuck? If that doesn't tell you there's something wrong with a certain group of people, I don't know what does. Like, if you're such an insane fan of a certain game series that because someone played the game wrong or made fun of the game developer, you now for the rest of your life are going to dog this person and try to hurt them, you've got something wrong with you.
Shout out to you-know-who, the guy whose name apparently is funny to say because it means something in a meme or something. Penne. Oh, penne pasta is great. I prefer penne because it's easier to eat. You know, you gotta slurp it. It gets all over the sauce. There's something to eat it properly. It's fun and delicious, but you eat it easily. What is this penne meme? You've got to be kidding me. People are now saying in stream chat, the whole I prefer a penne because it's easy to eat meme is because penne is how you say penis in Spanish. He said he prefers penne pasta, and penne pasta means penis in Spanish, so he likes penis pasta. What is an alleyway full of penne? So I said I like penis because it's easy to eat. That was good. Alleyway full of penne. God bless the Lord of penne. Yeah. Oh, loving out loud at the way you say my name. It's finna not like a penis. Yeah, and that's why I'm not going to say your name anymore. The salty tears. Salty tears. Oh, you're going to get salt. It's, even now, again, my mouth overpowered with salt flavor. Because it's obvious that you're just trying to get me to say stuff on the stream that people will then just quote later and say, it's so funny. Phil said it. Yeah, I clipped it. Like a stupid 4-year-old on a playground. What's up?
Penne is my favorite pasta shape.
What? 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 Did you hear what he said? Yeah, you're so mature with your humor. Friggin' idiot. Oh my god.
Shout out to a big bumbling black man who cheered. He says, you seem to be a lot more mature and relaxed when handling against insulting messages. Do you think it's because you become numb to all the BS? Is it because it's simply best to accept the negative attention helps with the business? No, I think, honestly, at this point, like, not much phases me anymore. I've heard so many things said about me, and sadly, there's so many dumb people who believe it, that I realize it doesn't matter what I say or do. Stupid people will just be stupid, and gullible people will be gullible, and people will always want to hurt me for no reason. Like, I just kind of resigned myself to that. I really don't believe that for the rest of my life, there will be a point in time when people aren't constantly trying to hurt me. Even if I were to quit YouTube completely, quit Twitch completely, get an offline job, there'd probably still be people who stalk me. People who still try to seek me out and try to, hurt me. I do believe that. Like, there's people who are that crazy and obsessed on the internet at this point for various reasons. So, at this point, it's like, whatever, who cares? People are gonna say stupid shit, no matter what. And, you know, all I can do is try to maintain it, so that the streams that I put out are entertaining, and it's not only about the negative shit that's said about me. I try to, you know, keep it to a minimum. You know, today, sadly, I had to ban, like, 4 people here on pre-stream who were acting like assholes in the stream chat, and literally trying to derail the stream on purpose. And it is what it is. You know, that's how it is. That's my life from now on. But yeah, you know, am I numb to it? No, it does still hurt when stuff is said. But at the same time, it's not like the old... Remember the old days? The old me would literally go crazy every time, you know, oh, blah, 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 blah. I would go on a rant and rave and insult people constantly and everything. And I don't do that anymore because there's no point to doing it. No matter what, people are going to be doing these nasty negative shit. So there really is no reason to go crazy anymore. Alright, shout out to LipJan who cheered. He says, how come you defend Twitch when it comes to people trolling you and they're bombarded with stuff as you said? Why can't you see it the same way when it comes to YouTube? Honest question. Well, because, well, here's the thing. The reason that so many people hate me on YouTube is because YouTube literally has set things in place to advertise drama and negative slanderous content. I could tell you for sure that people have reported these negative channels.
I really hate you, but I cannot live without you if I try. I can't imagine life without you, ice cream. You're so creamy, and I wish you never ended, ever.
That constantly steal my content and say slanderous and negative things against me as bullying, and the channels are still there. YouTube does not give a flaming fuck about people talking shit about others, making things up, and defaming them on their website. In fact, they promote it with their algorithms that push those videos to the top of the fucking heap, right? It's YouTube's fault that YouTube is a toxic fucking mess.
Twitch, on the other hand, is the complete opposite. Twitch actually wants their website to be something nice and positive. If someone is harassing you on Twitch, you could shut them down. Right now, if someone on Twitch was rebroadcasting my content, I could get them shut down within 10 minutes. Because Twitch actually cares. YouTube does not. YouTube is just an automated system run by robots, and they put no effort into actually making it a better place.
You know, I love Twitch. Twitch loves me and my streams, because the bottom line is Twitch is a bad business. Twitch is not a good place to put out quality content. It's not. You are constantly nagged to advertise and or push subs or product so that you can make money, and they'll make money, they get profit from that, and then you get profit from that. They don't care about actual games, they don't care about what you put on your stream as long as this is coming into them. Twitch is all about subscriptions, you gotta subscribe, get those custom emotes and shit, subscribe. That's why everyone over there is all about their subs.
Why would I go back to Twitch, where Twitch TV is literally a business model
based off of begging? I'm not the kind of person that's going to sit here and say, please buy this shirt, please subscribe, please do this, please sub, please thumbs up the video, please see my other channels, please. When do you ever hear me talking like that in a video? Well, let's see. So basically, if you're a racist, bigoted asshole who constantly says insulting things on the stream to get a rise, or if you're a no content, no life, no worth titty streamer whose only value in life is showing off your body for money, basically you're a whore. Oh no, you can't make a living on Twitch anymore. Oh shucks, I slip up and I screw up again, and all of a sudden a message pops up and appears in my stream chat. This account has been suspended from Twitch. The men have titties too. Harry Man, I know you're only here for the titties, so since you can't see my titties anymore, I know I'm gonna probably, lose probably about half my viewership. Sorry guys, no more tits.
They just care about, the money. Well, over here, they actually want a legitimate business where people can have positive experiences, which is why, if you haven't noticed, recently they've been cleaning up the site. People who do these nasty
pig roach
drama toxic streams are being banned or suspended. They're changing for the better. I fully support Twitch. I really do. Alright. It really is annoying. I'll be honest with you guys, it is. It's annoying when I gotta hear about how Phil does incredibly long pre-streams. No one else does this. Everyone else does this. Everyone else interacts with their viewers. The difference is a lot of people do it. They would boot the game up first and do that hour of interaction in the game, and then the game would just suffer for it. There would be no focusing on the gameplay would suck, and everyone would complain if I did that, and say, Phil, for the first hour of your stream, all you did was talk to people, and you didn't really make any progress in the game. You know, why did you do that? The gameplay sucks now, especially if I'm watching it on YouTube, this playthrough is terrible. So, I get that out of the way, so we can jump into the gameplay, and now people complain the pre-stream's too long. You can't have it both ways, you know? And what it is, again, it's not legit. It's not legit criticism. It's people hiding under the guise of legit criticism, just coming out to talk shit about me like usual. It's happened for 10 fucking years, and I know the deal, so...
Help! Save the pig! What the heck? A pig with a party hat. Hello, Mr. Piggy. Ziggy Piggy. Save the pig, the game. The whole game you're trying to save the pig's life. Help! What pasta do you prefer? I prefer a penne. Oh! Easy to eat. Oh! Phil's a faggot. Phil's fat. Phil's a loser. Phil's a beggar. Phil's a racist. Phil's a scammer. DSP's a pedophile. DSP is a thief. DSP is a greedy fuck.
This guy's a bitch.
I have a micro penis. Alright, I'm not dead, but I swear to God I wish I fucking was.